welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. You can find me on Instagram at jessica.rov as in Victor, IRA. You can send me an email message at jessica.m.rovira@gmail.com. If you're looking to book a private session, whether it be tarot reading, yoga session, need help with meditation, guided meditations, yoga nidra, yogic sleep, anything that's going to help calm, soothe the mind. Maybe you're in need of some energy clearing, some Reiki, or an oil consult for maybe more internal things, also topical things. If you're interested in any of the above or any of the last mentioned, shoot me a message or comment down below. Please, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like if you end up liking the video. If not, I don't expect you to like it. Share if you do like it and feel like somebody will resonate with it. I'm going to kind of take a little change of gears, but for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I tend to flow with the energies and connect with spirit as to what the energies are looking like in this particular moment, but time is fluid, so whenever this message reaches you is meant for you. I don't put any timestamps on it, so that way it works that way. And I do tap into like the masculine and the feminine energy. I associate my kings and knights with my masculine energy and my feminines with my queens and my princesses. Doesn't mean it's male or female specific. It's just talking about energy. We all have both, and we all need to work towards balancing both our inner and masculine, feminine energies from within first before living a full and balanced life. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. Instead of just going straight into a love read, I'm being guided to do like a general read, so that way those of you who maybe aren't looking for love or just don't want to focus on love can also benefit from the read as well. So I'm going to just kind of talk general in terms of whatever energies and messages might be coming up from spirit, any advice from spirit as to what lessons or messages are coming up, and then I'll kind of get into a love read. Now I'm just going to follow the cards, so if love pops up right at the beginning, then I'm going to have to say it like it is. But my intention is to go in and have a general read for advice, inspiration, guidance. That's kind of what I'm going to look into as we open the read. I'm going to start with my starseed, starseed, but the Leumarian Starchind Oracle. If you resonate with being a starseed, then I recommend you either pay attention or purchase this deck. I will add that in the description below. I don't think I have been updating my descriptions, but I'll put this in the description below in case you are interested. But Google's a wonderful thing, so you can also just look it up if you are super eager, because you just end up loving this deck. So we're going to ask Spirit, Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, to bring the white light down, creating a nice little cocoon of light for us to receive the messages directly from Spirit and our ancestors and our loved ones and the Ascended Masters and the Archangels and all of those who are guiding us on our journey. We're looking towards any information, any messages from Spirit for those star seeds out there, those who resonate with being a star seed, resonate with being a Leumarian or Arcturian or Palladian, or maybe you just don't even know what it is, but you just know that you're different and that you don't really fit into the status quo. This is going to be a bonus. So, Cosmic Heart Source, it says, source of all true home, just be. Heart connection. For those of you who are into numerology, I'm sorry about the glare. Ugh. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, I might have made a horrible mistake. Oh. Sorry, my thing's a little ghetto rigged because it's broken. I'm trying to like milk it. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there before it decides to. Anyways, sorry about the glare, guys. Trying to find it's just this card is so light and bright. Yeah, we're gonna have to point it down. But there's like the sacred geometry of life. Like it's like a sacred ball of like gems and diamonds. It's like this card is kind of reminding me, this is like a circle of gems, like clear quartz, Leumarian crystals. And this is kind of reminding me of the pressure that is needed in order to create diamonds. I don't know why I got that, but that's kind of what I'm picking up from this card. I'm going to read it from the book so that way you can get the best message from it. But it's about tapping into source, right? And when we don't have self-realization, the external world outside of us forces us, pressures us into submission of self. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening right now for a lot of people. And in this submission of self, there is this huge ignition. An initiation happens from within that you are ignited and you are connected to source. I mean, we're always connected to source, but for some of us, we've lost that connection and we have to re-find it. We have to remember that we were never severed from the beginning, but because it may feel like we've lost connection with source. It may feel like we've been severed from our connection of source. In reality, it's always been there, and the truth is about finding it, right? So the world around us, it's like being in a pressure cooker, so that way we're not comfortable, and we're always constantly evolving and growing, right? So until we come to that recognition that we are source, that we are God, that we are one. And until we have that inner submission, that realization is very hard to grasp onto because we are human beings and we cling to the now, we cling to what is, right? So there's this sense of needing to completely surrender what is and the now. But until we surrender to ourselves, we can't really truly surrender to the universe. So there's this work that we really need to do with self first, to have this self-realization that we are source, that we are God, that we are sovereign, that we are divine. And in that recognition, you have this explosion, right? Like the pressure cooker. I'm seeing it as a pressure cooker. When you've got to ease that lid off. Otherwise, it's just going to shoot steam out, and you can really fuck your face up. It's the same way the same way we have to approach life, right? We have to be softer with our delivery of. Maybe delivery is not the right word. Soften our approach to our destination, right? And it's not even really about the destination. It's soften the approach to life so that we can enjoy the journey. And the destination sort of becomes obsolete because what I'm hearing is that once we're at our destination, what then? Right? The magic is in the creation of the path towards our destination. Because in true reality, we are always at our destination. We are always reaching our destination. And it's like there's never an ending destination. If that were the case, you would be gone and you would leave this earth, right? So unless you're trying to go there, then it's about really enjoying the essence of the pressure cooker and learning how to play with it, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up, all right? Um, let's just see what. Hmm. So, source, cosmic heart, the color white, the number 0, which is spirit. So it's like before the earth materialized, there was spirit, there was ether. The 0 point frequency, the free energy. Heart connection, the divine at the heart of all, oneness, creator. It says, I find moments of stillness to disconnect from the collective mind to just be in my heart. Yes. And so the world can feel like a pressure cooker if you are constantly connected to the collective and to all of the energies of the collective. And that's why we need to disconnect and go into our center and find our own source, so that way we're not feeling the pressure from the cooker. Yeah? I knew there was a reason why I was going there. Okay. It says, please listen to my soft whispers. The cosmic heart source tells you. You've been searching for my nurturing. You've been seeking it in the outside world, looking for yourself through your creativity. What you have created is so beautiful, my Leumarian star child. But please don't lose touch with me, the source of your creations. There have been times when something dramatic has happened to stop your momentum, so you would turn your head and look towards me. There have been occasions where you felt deeply emotional, where your creativity couldn't help to relieve your fear. Those occasions were created by your higher self to get your attention to turn inwards towards your cosmic heart source. Let go of your fears, your insecurities, your anger. You may find a deep sadness beneath it all, a lack of love that your inner child once experienced. Be nurtured now, my child, nurtured by the source that is your cosmic heart. That has an endless supply of love. This love will balance and center you, and most of all, it will connect you to the source of love and self-love. And so, to me, this is just a reminder that in those moments when you're feeling the pressure of being in the cooker, the pressure cooker, and you're feeling the pressure of your external life, you're feeling the pressure of the external world, of what's happening in society, of what's happening in our country, of what's happening around the world, because it's not just in our country, the United States. This is happening around the world, where we are being faced with a different reality. We're being faced with a different reality right now. And so there's a sense of feeling restless because this different reality does not coincide with your inner being and what your inner being knows. And so the only way right now we can connect to source is through our heart center. What does that mean? What does it mean to connect to your heart center? What is it that makes your heart flutter? What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What are your passions? What are the things that you do that make you giggle, that make you feel joy, that make you feel happiness, that make you feel alive? Do more of that. This is how you connect with your heart center. This is how you connect with your source. By doing the things that you love and thinking the thoughts that make you feel good. And focusing on the thoughts and the feelings that make you feel good, and the people and the places that make you feel good, and the situations and the aspects of life and the and your surroundings that make you feel good. Beautiful. All right. We're going to pull a goddess card. We're going to pull a goddess card for the divine feminine, and then I'll pull an angel and ancestors for our divine masculine. Thank you, your Holy Spirit. Thank you for the messages I've already received. What does the collective need to know about? Okay, well, so I got 3. I'm gonna take 1 for, this is what's at the heart center. Okay, so this is what connects the 2 sides, the masculine and the feminine. It could all be you, okay? It doesn't have to mean there's another involved. The other can be just your own inner self, and that need to create balance between your inner masculine and your inner feminine. For the divine feminine, we've got Branwen, which is forgiveness, number 7. It's in the alignment position. This one came out in the empowerment position. And for the divine masculine, we've got Scold, the future, 46, which breaks down to 10, which is 1, new beginnings, 13, 4, which is stable foundations, solid foundations, and that one came out in the alignment position as well. So, oh wow, I opened right up to, this is Ostre. I don't really know if I'm saying that right. Eostre. I think the E is silent, so it's Ostre. She's the goddess of like springtime and new beginnings. And it says, hope and new life are blossoming everywhere in your life right now. And this is something to celebrate. The German descent, goddess Ostre sings to you, and I may be massacring it, I'm really sorry if I am. Sings to you and assures you that your intentions have lain dormant long enough. When she appears, bearing the fertile power behind the coming of the spring, you may feel a surge of energy to implement your new ideas. You feel strong and capable of accomplishing so much at this time as a sense of newness permeates your life. Fresh opportunities come out of nowhere and seemingly drop onto your lap. You feel a readiness as you are truly poised for success in whatever interests you. Allow for new experiences to be what they are by adopting beginner's mind. You remain open to what life has to offer you, and you will be so glad you did. Enjoy this wonderful time of new beginnings and welcome the gifts of this goddess Ostre has in store for you. Branwen 7 in the alignment message, it says, sometimes we unintentionally, this is the forgiveness card, sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You are not doing this. However, you are not doing this. However, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You stand empowered and humble with your head high no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Branwen says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. So maybe there's a need to forgive yourself, my divine feminine, male or female, doesn't matter, whoever's watching that resonates with the divine feminine energy. What does that mean? Divine feminine energy is the yin to the yang, the dark to the light. So the yin is the darker, the solitude, the introspection, the reflection, the self-reflection, the wisdom, the illumination from being and going within. The feminine is patient. She's nurturing. She's goddess. She's La Luna, the moon. So if you resonate more with the feminine side, is there someone that needs forgiveness in your life? Do you need forgiveness? Do you need to forgive yourself in order to be able to forgive others? Because sometimes we're hurt so much in our circumstances in life that we believe that others are to blame for our hurt. And I'm not saying that, I'm not condoning people's behavior, but it is our choice to choose to see the lesson in the circumstance, in the situation, and it is our choice to either continue to focus on the hurt that was caused, or we can choose to move forward in forgiveness. And if you find it, like if someone treated you so badly that you find it hard to forgive them, then this is what I mean by forgiving yourself first. Forgiving yourself for putting yourself in the position to be hurt by that person. Forgiving yourself for not listening to the red flags, not listening to your inner being. Forgiving yourself for whatever it is that you feel you contributed towards that situation that created that hurt. We can't just look at the side of the other person that hurt us. We have to look at our part as well. 46. And that's what it means about taking accountability. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. The future. As you set your intentions for the life you desire, the Norse goddess Skuld comes to show you glimpses of your future. You experience these magical journey markers as flashes of insight and moments of inspiration, like an echo of something that exists in another dimension. It's fun when things turn out exactly as you predicted. But remember that the essence of your intention means more than its form. That's huge. So huge when you are trying to manifest something into your life. When you are making choices. It is so huge to always tap into what my intention is. Is my intention coming from a place of ego, or is it coming from a place of self-love? Is it coming from a place of self-knowing, or is it coming from a place of fear, victimhood, right? Those kind of things. Okay. Allowing the self to evolve as you go. The goddess Skuld, who rules the destiny of gods and men, says remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Allowing the self to evolve as you go and discovering new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. The power of the present and how you respond to life's potential is the potent, fertile seed of the future. In order to claim the future, you must attend to the now. Even then, nothing is guaranteed, and everything is infused with magic. That's really, really quite beautiful, y'all. Okay. So, now I will go into, this is the Kingdom of the Gods Tarot deck. Haven't used this one in a while, and I'm feeling very like fairy tale-ish essence going on here, and I feel like this deck will be a good one to start the foundation of the read. Now I'm just looking for energies that are present in the collective when it comes to the masculine and the feminine energies. Like I said, this doesn't need to specifically mean relationship-wise. You are in connection with someone. This could just be you, a message for you. Now, if you are in relations or you are thinking of someone and something in this message resonates with you in connection to that opposite energy, then by all means, take what resonates. What doesn't feel good and does not resonate with you is not meant for you. So just let it go and let someone else claim that part of the reading. Man, this deck's a little hard to shuffle because it's so big. I love that card. The dandelion with the baby in the center. So cute. Oh, and the three of water. Okay, this is Ace of Air. This is beautiful. Okay. I see what's there. We'll see if it comes up in the read. I don't want to jump ahead. Okay. They're like, do it. You love to jump. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to receive the messages for what's going on at the heart center of the connection. The lovers at the center of the deck. Look at that. That's like the sun and the moon embracing each other. How beautiful. The yin and the yang. The masculine and the feminine. The lovers. You could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. 6 is universal love. Partnership. This is divine love. This is twin flame love, soulmate love, sacred love. Okay. Trying to get a little storyline here before. Okay. I'm going to stop there. And then we'll clarify with other deck. So, at the heart center, I see the lovers. Now, this could resemble a choice that needs to be made in love or in life. If you are thinking about a person, then it's in love. If you're thinking about, you're like, I don't have a person, then this is in life. Take what resonates. So, the lovers is all about a choice, but it's also about requited love, a divine union. There's a divine union at the heart center of this connection for you and your divine masculine and feminine here. We're going to get to what the choice is, yeah, but what I see here is harmony. I see embrace. I see connection. I see union. I see two people's energies coming together in union, wanting to embrace each other. And it's a long time coming. It's a long time awaited is what I just heard. So we're going to go into the divine feminine side over here. I do see that the Queen of Wands has appeared for our divine feminine. Male or female, doesn't matter. Just the energies. But the Queen of Wands has appeared, which is could possibly be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, and it could be anywhere in the chart. Main dominant ones are going to be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And if you're, but this is, it could potentially be somebody from your past, because the Six of Cups came out, the Six of Water, or someone from your childhood. It doesn't have to be an ex, but it can be an ex-lover, an ex-friend, an ex-partner, an ex-business partner. It could very well be somebody that you were married to or wanted to be married to. I feel like this is you're calling in a soulmate. You're calling in your soulmate, my divine feminine. I feel like you're coming out of heartache. You're coming out of sorrow. You're coming out of being in lower vibrations of, yeah, it's heartbreak. And I don't know if it's with this person from your past or maybe just someone else in your past that caused this heartache. But there's an opportunity for a restart here. This is an opportunity for you to start anew, take a risk, and take a leap towards reconnecting, reconciling, renewing, reuniting, or just giving love a second chance. Doesn't have to be with someone from your past, but it can be. It can be somebody that you never had a relationship with that maybe you just knew in childhood, or it can be somebody that you were even married to, that you had kids with, that you guys separated, maybe even got divorced, and are you're trying to call back into being. You want to restart with them. You could have had this, this hurt could have been, this broken heart could have been from this person even. Doesn't have to be though. Like I said, it could have been from another person and you're moving towards someone new who maybe you knew in the past. It could be really any of those situations, just because this is a general read, so take whatever resonates with you. We'll get in deeper with the cards there. But moving on to the masculine side. So, I feel like your divine masculine, this person on this side was someone who needed to balance out their spirit. I think this person was being guided by spirit to walk away from the connection. They didn't necessarily want to walk away. The divine masculine didn't necessarily want to walk away here from this connection. But I feel like spirit was calling them. And I feel like it was because there was a sense of them needing to find their own true self, their own connection to source, which brings me back to this first card here, right? Either way, this person, the divine masculine, whether, be you or not, you divine masculine being more the yang energy, taking action, being action oriented, go-getter, the heat, the sun, very positive, high vibes, go, go, go type of energy, the divine masculine does. The divine feminine is patient and waiting. And so it's quite interesting because I feel like now you're the divine masculine is more, they're trying to get in touch with their spirit. They're trying to get in touch with their inner feminine energy, balancing out their inner feminine and bringing patience and trust, right? There's a sense that they want to bring, and this is why I feel like it doesn't have to be a past person, but this is why I feel like it is a past person, because of the Temperance card, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups here. This is somebody that walked away from a connection. And with the Temperance, it's like I'm feeling very much so that they needed to go find balance with Source. This is them needing to balance out and harmonize in their own life, the Divine Masculine. The need to create balance in their own life. There is discord. And so maybe this Divine Masculine had to walk away, sacrifice the connection and walk away in order to go find Spirit, in order to go find themselves. And the whole time, it's like they were reaching for you. You know, you are that connection to Source to them. But they needed to go find it for themselves. So I feel like you guys are both in this position of having found balance in separation, balance of self and separation, having a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-realization through the separation, whether it was something that you wanted to do or not. But this person, I feel like, is going through a higher learning. They're being divinely guided back towards you, back towards their divine feminine. This is the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. The Hierophant in a lot of decks is the marriage card, you know, the major arcana marriage card, but it also symbolizes higher learning, divine guidance, a higher connection, a higher level of commitment, security. But it also is conditions. Maybe this is non-conforming, right? Walking away from the conditions that have kept you from realizing the true connection of this love, right? So for the Divine Masculine, they needed to walk away in order to connect with Spirit so that they could have that inner guidance, the divine guidance that led them to this knowing that you are the one, my Divine Feminine, that you are their counterpart, that they want to be in union with you, that you are the complement to them, that you are the perfect match, if not, and not in perfection, but perfect for them, and you for them, and they for you. There is this recognition of wanting to, this is balance. This is your person wants to bring balance and harmony to the connection, which is what I feel they jeopardized by walking away, right? It created an imbalance, and they want to bring balance back to the connection. This person wants union, possible commitment, security, up-leveling of a connection. This is that person requited love. This is this, you know, you guys are nostalgically missing each other, thinking about each other, thinking about the past, or if it's not that, then it's just you're thinking about past times when, you know, maybe your first loves and such like that. But I feel like more so for what's going on with the Divine Masculine right now is that they walked away from a divine connection in order to find themselves, in order to find and connect with Spirit. And in that divine guidance, Spirit led them back to you, my Divine Feminine, back to their divine counterpart, because they're recognizing how deep this love connection goes. That is quite beautiful, y'all. I'm going to go into this deck real quick, the Ethereal Visions Tarot, to just kind of pull any clarifiers as to just any clarifying energies as to where the connection is headed, any outcome or future advice from Spirit. So we're going to do future outcome, and advice from Spirit. So we had a divine masculine appear, our King of Cups here. This is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Mars, since we're dealing with a divine masculine. King of Cups. King of Cups is someone who is in touch with their emotions, not afraid of sharing their emotions. So, fire and water, quite steamy, spicy connection here between the two of you. And you guys are both on the same page in the sense of king and queen status. You know, energetically very equally balanced and possibly in age or just energetic age, right? Like you guys are both mature. But this person, your divine masculine, is hella attracted to you, my divine feminine. And I don't know if they were, I don't know what happened in the past, you know, like there's not much here that tells me. I do see that there is coming out of fear here. I feel like there's a Phoenix rising situation. I definitely see Scorpio energy heavily here. Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, heavy, and Gemini as well. But I feel like there is a Phoenix rising here. I feel like, wow, the Two of Cups again. This, whoever has been holding back out of fear, that is over. That has cycled out. The being frozen by fear, being anxious, not blinding oneself, keeping yourself bound by your own thoughts, that has cycled out. Alright, sorry, my phone cut out and I kept going. And there's a lot of good stuff here, so I'm going to quickly go over what came up. Okay, so the Two of Cups came out. Two of Cups. I definitely see what was happening in the past. The reason for the past turmoil, there was a third-party situation here. Somebody had a lot of options. It kept the connection blocked. Somebody needed to walk away from the connection in order to go find themselves, or maybe somebody walked away because of the fact that they thought that this love was unrequited. Now, when whoever walked away, you both came to the realization that one was giving more than the other, and whoever was not giving is wanting to bring balance back to the connection, which I believe is the divine masculine, and bring balance back because of the Temperance card, Six of Pentacles, and now the King of Pentacles has come out. So I feel like they're the ones coming back in with that offer in the material world because they want to balance out the connection, because they, when they walked away, or when you walked away, whoever walked away, doesn't matter, but when they lost the connection, they went into deep self-reflection, found themselves, and in finding themselves, they found that divine creator kept guiding them back to you, their twin flame. This is why the Two of Cups came out twice, this soulmate connection, this requited love, and the twin flame lovers card came out, because there is a deep soul bond here. Now, this person wants to rebuild with you. Whether you want to rebuild with them, I don't know, but this person needed to go into self-reflection, needed to walk away in order to do so, okay? So just keep that in mind. that had you stayed, or they stayed in the energies that you were in without this phoenix rising, without this rebirth of this new energy, it wouldn't be what you wanted, okay? So you guys are both ready for a new beginning. You're both ready for a new start. This is the Fool card. You guys are both ready to take a risk towards each other, and this is quite beautiful because I feel like when bygones are, when you guys let your egos go, this is what I said. When you guys can come together and let your egos go, peace will come about because you've got the peacekeeper and the wise one. You've got, it says, let go of the need to be right. Grow within your current situation. This situation is causing you guys to grow together, but maybe you had to do it individually in order to find that center and alignment within self first, in order to now come back together and reunite and rekindle this connection. Now, if you're not thinking about somebody from the past, then this is you closing out those energies with whoever created that situation with you, and there's a new person coming in. I don't see new love, I see past love. I know it's like a fucking, repeat, but it's just what's coming up in the cards, y'all. This is just, it's what it is. This person, your divine masculine, is super attracted to you, my divine feminine. They see you as like this spicy, fiery, attractive, sexual being, and I feel like if they were the King of Pentacles in the past, constantly focusing on their coin, really just, building coin, they may not have given you emotions. If there were other options involved, there could have been third-party situations where you just felt like your love was unrequited, and so there was a need for you to step away. And in that separation, I feel like your person has made the choice. They're choosing you. They're choosing you because they feel this deep love and soul bond with you. And I feel like that's why the King of Cups is here, is because they're ready to express that to you. Where in the past, they were in the King of Pentacle energies and maybe they could not, okay? So, moving into the Moonology before we close out with messages from your twin, dialogue from your twin, because I definitely see there's a situation here where past love or past situations, I'm sorry if you don't resonate with that and you've watched all the way through, but maybe at least hopefully you got something out of it. You're very close to achieving your goal. Your dreams need a practical plan. It says, write down 10 things you know are wonderful about you. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. I feel like that's for the divine masculine, the King of Pentacles. Chasing money doesn't work, and that's why they're now coming in as the King of Cups, wanting to share their emotions, share their dreams. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. Maybe there's some jealousy somewhere in the connection, and I could see that with the third party situations, the possibility that somebody had a lot of options here. There could definitely be some jealousy there. More exercise is called for. And so sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. Oh, and then the gibbous moon. Says, I know that I'm on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. Exercise, good health, super important. If you eat food that makes you feel bad, why are you eating it? If you're thinking thoughts that make you feel bad, why are you thinking them? If you're around people that make you feel bad, why are you around them? If you're in environments that make you feel like shit. Why are you in them? If you're doing a lifestyle or you get my point, right? There is a peak about to happen here. The gibbous moon is that full. It's the energy right before the full moon comes, and it's like this bulging energy of just excitement, and tap into it. There is a lot of energy collecting into this situation. I just think that you guys need to let your egos down, like put the egos aside and really look at the connection and the soul bond that you guys have and create a plan. And if you're not with this person and you like can't create this plan with this person, then create a plan yourself and allow that to happen and unravel and stick true to it. Stick true to those positive vibes, those positive eating, those positive feelings, positive thoughts, and create your plan and watch. In will come the alignment, and in will come the connection. All right. Messages from your twin for those of you who are not in contact and would like to know what your person is thinking or what they would like to say about the connection. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Yeah, and you know, the fact that this person had multiple options could be the reason why, you know, they were wearing a mask and they thought that they were good at wearing that mask with everyone, but you saw past that, and that could be the reason why they felt that need to run from you, because in turn they were really running from themselves. I have awakened to our connection. You see, I know we have a timeless bond between us. That's why the Two of Cups came out twice and the Lovers came out as the first card. Okay? I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger, and I can't control them. And I feel like that's what the King of Cups is all about, is that, you know, this person's feeling those feelings, and they're going to have to come in and talk about it. And I feel like they are. They're going to have that, they want to have a conversation in the physical. Okay, a bunch came out. You can resonate with them. If you don't like it, it's not yours, okay? Just keep that in mind. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? I couldn't go against my family to be with you. I feel like you're on the other side of my breath. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. There's a couple different situations going on here, so just plug yourself in where it matches. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I definitely see for some, you know, it seems like, you know, you're at the ends of your wits with this person. For others, there's an opportunity to reconcile and reconnect. For others, you know, this is about you and closing out and making peace with this connection and opening up to a new you, okay? For others, this is about you having to have separated with your person, for you guys both to go on a journey of finding yourselves. And even if you thought you knew yourself, there was still more to learn here. And I feel like in that separation, you guys have both come to an alignment of knowing that the bond with y'all is deeper than, it's an unbreakable bond. An unbreakable bond exists here. And for those of you who aren't trying to think about someone from the past, the unbreakable bond can just be a past life lover, someone that maybe you knew from your childhood, that you felt an instant connection but never had a relationship with, or whatever. Or maybe you don't know this person at all, but you have a past life connection with them, and so you're going to feel that immediate soul bond when you meet. Whichever one it is, please let me know down below. I hope you resonate with something within this message and this reading. Sending you lots of love and light. Please comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Super important for me, and I thank you all very, very much. Until next time, love and light.